you ever think modern life is not for you? You do the same dead-end job every day.
With it.
Oh, Jesus. Hello, everyone. We are here. We are back for another episode of MMM. I'm still autistic, but you all love me anyway. Yes, we have a great show for you tonight. A very funny classic movie, 20th anniversary. God, I am getting old. What a joy to rewatch this, especially with the family this weekend. Spend some quality time actually watching cinema that we like. Yeah, great movie. Shaun of the Dead, man. Wow, I can't believe that this movie came out in 2004 and God, 20 years already, but what a classic. People do consider this Edgar Wright's best movie, and we had a little discussion about that behind the, before the show, and is it Hot Fuzz? Is it this? I guess you really can't give a wrong answer because they're both spectacular, but I absolutely had a joy. We have a great panel to discuss it with us. Yes, even White Bear.
Hi, Mark.
Yes, welcome all you lovely people in the chat. I see you. We love you. Wouldn't do this without you. But anyway, we have our panel here. Mr. Jacob Ironside making his return to the show. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello. Thanks for having me back on. It's good to be here. Been looking forward to this.
Of course.
The Z word. The Z word. Don't say that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Always lovely to have you on. Mr. Emperor Goodwin, who like me got no sleep last night, but we power through with energy drinks and cocaine.
Yes.
Yeah. So how you doing, Mr. Goodwin?
Oh, I'm doing well. I've already kind of figured out your routine, though. It's you give me good movie, you give me terrible movie. You give me good movie, I am terrified of what you're going to show me after this one.
Oh, just wait till December, buddy. you just wait till that next show in December. Yes, always love to have you on. Of course, my favorite White Bear in the whole world. How are you, sir?
Why did you say that name?
I'm getting it ready, baby.
Oh,
Don't you worry.
you are.
I'm
Warm it up,
doing
baby.
great. Doing great.
Awesome. My Mr. Pumpkin Man, Gore King, who just put out a video again for the Explained Harry Potter. How are you, Pumpkin Master? Your time of year is here.
Yeah, I know. A time of joy for everyone but me because we're under attack, basically.
Yeah.
We're like, It's like, you think they have it bad in Palestine and or Israel. It's worse. That's us every fall, all the time. Yes. I want to hear about no World War II BS. But no, I'm really excited to talk about this movie. I absolutely love it. Edgar Wright, absolute genius. With the whole Cornetto trilogy, but yeah, Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz in particular they're special. Mm-hmm. This is probably my favorite zombie movie of all time.
Definitely special. Of course, my favorite brown person in the whole world, Vex. How are you doing? Oh, good. My favorite image. Thank you. I'm going to throw up now. Hold on.
It's Kim Jong-un.
I'm doing good. I'm leaning into this new role of being a human AI, as the YouTube comments on the app, on my studio app are telling me. So if anyone is looking for a brown AI, I got you.
Oh, you get the DEI points, and you get to help a person out. So yeah, you help a colored person out. There you go.
And you get like golden pronunciation for words like epitome.
Yes.
Can't say
I saw that shit.
epitome. Yeah, it's better than commodus, but we won't go there.
What was the one that she did on
Skedaddle?
Skedaddle, yes.
Instead of citadel, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
the citadel. No, it's a skedaddle.
Yeah, get that in AI. That's perfection right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bex and all 6 of her fingers are looking forward to this. So.
Commodus seated in his skedaddle is the epitome of Roman rule.
Oh, the greatest, some of the greatest moments ever contributed by Vex. I love it. I swear to God. Yeah, real quick in the chat, just wanted to say hello to everybody. I see Hostman in there. Thank you. Some person named Jacob Ironside. Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch is here. Hello. Love it.
Who's
How are
that?
you
I
doing?
don't know that person.
I don't know that person either. Annoying. It's following me everywhere. Jamma Lama, how are you doing, Jamma? Love it. I already said that already. Philip Morgan's in here. Mr. Ransom and Blair to Blair. And Eraserhead just popped in. How you doing, sir? So, Shaun of the Dead. I gotta say, like, this came out in 2004, and like most of the time when I'm autistic, I didn't see it right away. Didn't even know who the hell Simon Pegg was until about 2010. That's how stupid I was. So that's the first time I saw this movie, was that many years after it came out. But when I watched it for the first time, I was like, holy shit, how did I miss this? None of my friends were really into this stuff, so it was really weird. I caught it very late, but then I got into that, and then all the Hot Fuzz and everything that came after. So, Jacob, when did you first catch this movie?
It was long after it had aired. I don't know. Maybe 2015, maybe. Because I watched all of them, all the series of movies all at once. So, yeah, So it was about 2015, probably.
Okay, good. When you're about 50,000 years old, what about you? Was this?
Yeah, I did not see it when it came out in the theaters, but there was a friend of mine on IRC that was like, dude, this is some funny shit. You need to see this, and his tastes were questionable, so I was like, I'll see. And then I think I might have rented it in like 2005, or it was on HBO or something like that. And when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, this is absolutely classic. And so yeah, I watch it every couple of years. It is such a, and again, the story and the characters and all that stuff. I mean, this could have just been like a goof off, pull my finger kind of show, and it is far too good than it deserves to be. I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah, no, I agree. What about you, Vex? Since how old were you in 2004?
13. Actually, no, I would have been 12 when this movie came out because I'm a December baby. So, but I think I saw this when it came out on DVD because I wouldn't have been old enough to see this in the theater anyways. Right. But I do remember burning this movie onto a disc. So
the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. So I did sail the seas and make a hard copy of this. But I enjoyed it when I first saw it because I liked the zombie movies and everything. And here in Canada, we still pay tribute to the Crown, so we got a lot of British TV here as well. But yeah, no, this is my second favorite of the Cornetto trilogy. I think, as Gordon said, Hot Fuzz, it's one of my favorite comedies ever, and it just it takes everything this film does really well and just like boosts it 100-200%.
I agree. It's fantastic. Gord King, what about you, buddy? When's the first time you saw this?
I believe I watched this within about a year or so of its theatrical release. I actually remember a little bit of the marketing behind this and thinking, okay, this looks like it could be kind of fun, kind of funny. But there wasn't necessarily enough there right off the bat for me to want to see some theater. I'm not even sure if it played in theaters near me. But this bookstore that doesn't exist anymore was nearby, and I bought the DVD there, took it home. My brother and I watched it together, and we were absolutely losing our minds, laughing so hard. And by the end of it, similar to Jay, I was so impressed with just how brilliantly written it was. I was like, this movie is hilarious, but it's also really smart, and there's so much heart in this movie that I was so impressed. If Hot Fuzz is my favorite R-rated comedy, this isn't that far behind. It's at minimum top 5 R-rated comedy for me.
Awesome.
And it's like I said, it's probably my favorite zombie movie.
Oh yeah, by far. What about you, White Bear?
I don't know. I was kind of late to the game on this one. It was like 2008 before I actually saw it, or knew that I knew of Simon Pegg in general. So, but yeah, when I saw this, I found out that there was other films kind of like it, and
So you knew of getting Pegg, you just didn't know Simon Pegg.
Yeah, or what did Simon do? So, and then we started seeing him in other films.
Simon Pegg.
I think he ended up in Star Trek and all that. So, but yeah. So I liked this movie, of course, and all that. But I actually like one of the other films a whole lot better. But this one's pretty good.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Hot Fuzz I think is the superior movie, but if this is a close second, it's just
I like how they did this one, but yeah,
it's clever. Yeah, they right off the bat, you get the main character, and this place they go to, the Winchester. It's like it's like that place they always have to go to, and then obviously his girlfriend's just like, well, why are we always here? So she's just, I love the setup, and right away, how clever the comedy is in the writing, because the whole point, like, hey, I like you coming here, and then like the characters they're talking about are actually just standing or sitting next to them. Like, it's not that I don't like you. But and they do it it's very smart, and it's just hilarious. And the way they use words, especially later on with the news, that when he's going through the channels with the news and information from each channel, they put it together, and it makes sense.
Like you get the subtitle, just shows you how cleverly.
I like how they use their words.
It was just nice to be, and he's in the back.
If we could,
I mean,
finishing the sentence.
the timing of this is so good. I mean, it's so
new.
On par, and just there, bang,
You
bang,
didn't see
bang.
that much. Yeah.
I mean, it's Monty Python style of that. Somebody says something and then somebody completes it, and it sounds, like a much more absurd statement.
Quintessentially British, one would say.
Yes. Aren't we sophisticated? Yeah. There's her fucking stuck up friends. Oh god, so funny.
I mean, I wouldn't consider Di stuck up. Di's pretty.
No, she's okay.
I thought they were just more airheaded than anything. Like, these aren't people that have much personality more than they are. Like, David's a wee bit stuck up, but even then, it's just more that he has nothing else. He's just a little priss.
That's true. Very
Harry
true.
Potter.
He's in love with Lynn. Yeah. But it's just funny. Like, yeah, it's all right. And just the way they're playing it off. But yeah, she's tired of his bullshit and just coming here, and she wants change. And it is funny because the character development is very well done for a comedy. It's like you said, there's some depth. There's a lot of depth there, but their faces, their mannerisms, it's very funny.
Yeah, it's setting up a fairly common character arc. I mean, a guy needing to grow up, but it's I mean the fact that it actually treats this idea with so much care and does so with such an insane scenario, it's pretty masterful. But yeah, it's like she's restless. I mean, she cares about him. I mean, it's they're not making it to where she hates him or anything, or is just tired of him. It's just she wants him to grow up with her because she's growing up. I mean, you kind of get the sense that she's not all that different from him, but that she's matured a little bit before he has.
She's taken that step to adulthood. And he's lagging behind desperately.
Stuck.
Yeah. The other thing is that Diane and David, they're not just like blank characters that go along. They have their own motivations and kind of history. I mean, you feel bad about Diane. That she's with David, who very clearly doesn't love her, and is, she's, settling a bit, but is willing to settle, and he just treats everyone like a piece of shit.
Also, just like in terms of the whole growing up thing, because this is something I didn't notice this until I rewatched it earlier today, but in all of the male characters that we kind of get of the main cast sort of deal, it's each of them are kind of like a different modern role of the modern man kind of deal. So I know that we get a lot of male characterizations that usually are trying to call back a little bit more to something primal and basic, but here it kind of adapts. These are the men of today. Here's kind of where a modern world has pushed them, and here's how each of them have kind of evolved and thrived, and you see that in all four of them, which is I thought was very interesting, and they all have
it's
a very specific arc through all of those too.
It's cool. It's also shows how each of those male types react to the situation, which is
who the leader could be, who the follower, and then this is where I like this part here where he actually comes up with the plan, right, to do something different with her, take her somewhere nice, and he's like, I'll set it up, and she gives him like kind of one more chance, like, all right, and then of course he fucks it up, but
he's basically like, we'll break routine, which I love how it cuts directly from that to this, because that's what they're talking about is let's break routine, let's we're doing the same thing all the time, and now you see this collection of people who are stuck in routine.
Everybody acting like zombies.
This is one of the funniest bits of comedy in this movie is how everyone at the beginning of the movie is kind of already a zombie. But
when they become the undead, there's no noticeable difference for quite a while.
No. Yeah. There's his friend Ed. I love Ed. Oh god, dude. Plays it so subtle, but it's hilarious. Just like this is exactly what you would do when you were like 17. Get the PlayStation on. House is a freaking mess. Right to the video, and then I like where he's like, don't you have to go to work? And he's like, and he's like, oh shit.
Player 2 is like the game.
This guy was funny. The door
I
was
love
left open
Pete.
again.
I think Pete's hilarious.
Well, again, Pete is of the people of this age. He's the most adult, which is why he got first, right?
Yeah.
The voice of Darth Maul in the Phantom Menace.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I'm not saying it was you. I know. I'm saying it was Ed. I love his character. It's like I like him biting the bullet so quickly was like the one part I was like, oh no, I was really wanting him as part of the group. He cracks me.
This part here where he's like, he's funny on occasion. Remember that time we all stayed up late, played Tekken 2? He's like, yeah. When? It was 5 years ago.
I remember that line. That was the first line in the movie that actually got me and my brother like really laughing because it just the delivery is so good. He's like, like that time we stayed up all night drinking apple schnapps and playing Tekken 2. It's like, what was that? It's like, it was 5 years ago.
When is he going
immediately loses the joy of that memory. It's like, it was 5 years ago. Come on.
And then immediately is, when is he going home?
Yeah, and I love how he goes to try to talk to him, and he's getting distracted by the video game. He's like typical what a buddy would do, like who just wants to play, not work or play games. Oh, nice shot. Oh, not make sure you do that. It's like, oh god, it's so goddamn fun.
Well, and it's kind of it's some of those first clues about Ed is kind of the thing anchoring him down to his his immaturity. Is he's Ed is kind of that distraction in his life. It's like it's good that he cares about him and wants to help him, but at the same time, it's like his routine is kind of what's holding him back in a lot of ways.
Well, they both enable each other, right? And it's not. I mean, if Shaun actually wanted to have the adult fairy come and bestow her blessings on him, then this would have been done a long time ago. But he doesn't want to.
I'm not doing anything for him.
I mean, not just one on his back.
No, you got to go with 4.
4. Yeah. I am it's so goddamn good.
And having worked at a workplace where guys did this kind of thing to each other all the time just makes it's made that age so well for me.
Oh yeah.
As people do this all the time.
Yeah, it's so damn funny. And I like how he's like, do it for me, please. And he's like, fuck, all right. he's loyal to him. And then he's like, I'm really sorry. And he's like, why are you sorry? And he's like, no, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
like,
Shaun.
oh, that's foul. Oh God, it's so funny. Yeah, so that's what the girlfriend calls and is like, hey, can you set the reservations basically for 8 and rather than 7 because I got something, whatever. I love this intro when he's walking through. Just like
and every line, like almost every line, it seems, or interaction here is like he sees the kid. He's like, "Hey, you're dead." And I mean, it's like all these little actions are set up for a later payoff. It's great.
Yes.
Yeah, he gives this guy the change, and then he sees the guy. You know, he almost trips over the curb with the guy. What these little tiny things. It's very funny. Then he walks into one of Vex's people's stores. Thank you. No, yeah, that he's just going through the routine. But this is where you see the newspapers, right? They're talking about this weird virus and it's spreading, and whatever. So he's looking at it like curious. And I love this though. Like the first thing Sassy we were watching, she goes, "Are they all zombies already?" I go, "No, this is just the day-to-day life of human beings."
I even think it's funny that they've got that like techno song playing on that guy's headphones, which typically you see in like sporting events, and they want people to dance and be excited, and all of these people are just dead-eyed during it, and it's this kind of muted version of the song. But I love that.
It's White Bear going to work on Thursdays.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, but so this is where he looks out the window at the bus stop and he sees the girl pass out, right? So that's when things are starting to pick up. And then this,
the song is called "Zombie Nation." Yeah,
Zombie Nation. Yeah. So, so since the main boss is out, he's like, "I'm taking over," or whatever. And then they call him Granddad, or like they're like, "Oh, you're fucking you're."
Which, by the way, even that is a setup story-wise. Is that the boss, the person who's in charge, is out of the picture this particular day? It's like even that is a mild setup, and I was like, I like that stuff.
The guy answers the phone while he's talking. He's just like, "What the fuck?"
Later on, one of the Andes.
Yeah, this is the best line in the whole. Like, this is the one Vex quote tweeted on Twitter today. There's no. What does he say? There's no I.
There's no I in team, but there is an I in pie, and there's an I in meat pie on the anagram for meat is team. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh God. Yeah, he calls him Granddad. He's like, "I'm 29. Yeah, how old are you? 17. Like, oh.
It's basically like I'm not at a dead end job. I'm just 17 and I'm here. You're 29 and you're here.
I got things I want to do in my life. Like what?
But even like I even like the little joke regarding his name. Like his name, I think is Noel, but Ed, you find out, is calling him, and he calls him Noodle instead. And I'm just like, even the little name joke makes me laugh.
Oh, 100%. It's so funny. And this is where he's going through the motions, trying to sell these these TVs, seeing these TVs. God, the nostalgia. Just like, oh my God, I used to have one of those that size in my
even
bedroom.
an electrical appliance store like this, like a Radio Shack, is a bit of a nostalgia trip.
Yeah. And I like how they're going through the news channels and they're seeing everything play out. And he keeps like, he's like being, he understands what's going on for a second, that he's always getting distracted, something else. And then the stepdad comes in, who he plays this role perfectly.
Bill Nighy is a freaking legend.
Yes.
I love this guy so much.
I love how he just shows up and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm here for your mom. Your bi-monthly visit to your mom. Make sure you bring flowers." And he's just like,
even just as he turns to look at him, it's a funny body move, and he's turning like a zombie on his heels.
The first time I saw him was in Underworld and all that. So I didn't, and when I saw him in this, I was like, dude, it's him.
That's the guy.
It's the guy.
That's the guy. He fights the guy at the end of the thing. Yeah, he plays it so well, though. Oh God,
I love this guy.
Oh, he's so hilarious.
I think it's funny because I think the first thing I
everybody's just oblivious to the.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Everybody's just oblivious to the military trucks going by, and
nobody knows what's going on.
It's just like, whatever.
It's so funny, dude.
Well, again, I mean, everybody is locked into just the doing the next thing, right? And so they really are zombies in a lot of ways, and it's there's a social commentary that's going on with this.
Oh,
yeah, really.
Thank you, Film Comics. You
Look at
beautiful,
that Niat doing
beautiful
it.
man. You're such
Yeah.
a beauty. I appreciate
Thank
you,
you,
buddy.
thank
Let's see. I got one for you. Let's do this one because this is what I would say if this is what my people would say when we get money.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Now forget about it. Forget about it.
Hey, forget about it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much.
I already forgot.
I love this. He's trying to be very professional.
Yeah.
Was that your dad? No.
Yep.
And then Liz calls.
Well, yeah, that's the best part is he's like, and we don't take calls on the company, this, that, whatever. And guess what? He's taking a personal call right now.
Yep. It's so funny. It doesn't
because he's trying to impress his coworker, he's not really
Mhm.
listening to her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, Liz from head office. It's nothing to panic about. It's like, yeah, there is actually something to panic about. Yeah. And he goes to get flowers for the mom, his mom. I love
To
how
a
they say
wonderful mom or power super mom.
Yeah. And then these little tiny things that keep happening. Like this old guy's about to eat a pigeon's head. And he's just like, what's happening?
It's like, well, that's a thing that happened. But I mean, in a big enough city, you will see some shit.
Yeah, especially in London. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a guy have sex with a sidewalk. So that that was a
You
thing.
too?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I was a little high when I did that.
I can understand it. Yeah.
Did he get mixed up with the word side chick? What the heck?
No. Somebody had not taken their meds in some time, and he was he first seduced the sidewalk before performing the act. So I mean, he was really into it.
Well, that was nice.
Oh, it's a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Do you need lube for that? I'm just.
He did not.
I don't think you do.
I think he got the sidewalk wet enough with the seduction. I think that's how that
goodness.
worked. Yeah.
What was that movie? Dragged on Concrete or something?
yeah.
Well, the concrete jungle was in effect.
It was in effect.
He's got concrete jungle fever.
Yes.
Oh, this is a jackhammer. Whoa.
Concrete fever.
Whoa.
By the way, this girl Yvonne is these two co-star in Edgar Wright's TV series Space.
Yep.
So yeah, this was them
I read
coming back
about that.
together.
This is a fun exchange. Well, like there's police going by. There's a guy in the car right next to them. It's like having seizures, and she's like, "How's it going?" And I bought a house, and he's like, "Oh, how grown?" They just talk. Everybody's growing up around him except him, right? And
Well,
then
I do love the fact that she's like, "Oh, how you been?" And he's like, "Surviving."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foreshadow. Yeah.
And they have the same conversation 3 times.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh god, that second the next time they meet kills me. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy, and then never mind this guy in the car. Like, look, like all this is happening. Like again, like you said, Goodwin, everything in the background's happening.
Well, and even like the 3 bystanders that are right next to the car, just watching it. Oh, that's a thing. It's
wow. Sorry, God.
I was gonna say I love the fact that he said we'll go to a restaurant, that place that does all the fish, and that is the name of the restaurant. The place that does all the fish.
Yeah, the place that does all the
fish. Great sight gag.
It's great.
And you'll miss it if you're not paying attention to the phone.
You wouldn't notice it.
Completely miss it, but it's a great
well,
detail.
and that's the I mean, when you talk about the writing and everything, the everything down to the smallest detail.
Yep.
They are trying to make consistent with a gag in some way, and you may not see it the first time or the 5th time. Watch enough times, it'll pop out.
The
100%.
rewatch value on the Cornetto trilogy is just astoundingly good. Because so many jokes you'll catch that you didn't catch before.
100%.
Even the fact that the person who answers his call here at the restaurant is Edgar Wright. Even that makes me laugh.
I love this part though. He's like, "Did you like the way I tidied up?" He goes, "What?" He still looks a mess. Well, I had 2 beers after I was done. And then, then he gives him his messages. Your mom rang, wanted to know about tomorrow night, and then Liz and this called, and then your mom called back and asked me about eating her out tomorrow night. I was like, "Oh God!"
Like what?
Wow. Yeah, and then he can't get his reservations because they gave the table. Yeah. But I love how Liz calls like right after. It's so damn funny.
Well, and again, it's because he's procrastinated the whole thing, right? He didn't. He told her he was going to set everything up. He did not do that. Now he's trying to do it at the last minute, like you putting up your homework to the last minute. And guess what? No, that's not going to work out.
You're screwed. What were you saying, Jacob? I'm sorry.
she's like, well, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do?
The Winchester.
The Winchester.
Yeah, like, he's throwing up Wu-Tang signs over here. Wu-Tang for...
This is where we're going.
Yep, it's so funny. He runs over there with the flowers. And, you know, I like it. I'm coming up there. I'm gonna come up there, and then like they think he's coming up, and then all of a sudden you hear the doorbell ring again. It's me.
Yeah. Liz, can you please open the door?
Liz.
It's like, we can still go out. What, to the Winchester? Well, do you want to? No, I don't effing want to.
Oh, we got some info from Lance here. So I used to drink in the actual Winchester pub, which is set up the road from me. That part.
Nice.
Oh, okay, nice, very nice. This movie is comedy perfection. Great examples of setup and payoff, symmetry, shelving, timing. Cinematography. It is.
Absolutely.
They do a very good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. And then I like how he's like, well, let's just hang out. We'll do whatever. And she's like, I'm going out with these, the other two. Yeah, okay, let's all go. And then I love how he's like, well, you mean the failed actress and the twat?
He's like, I did not call her a failed actress.
I am not going to deny that I called him a twat, though.
Yeah. So, oh my God, it is so damn funny. Oh God. And you promised us free cable. I'm working on that. Okay, good.
Like, he has so many like unfinished things in his life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and of course they just have to put their 2 cents in. And then this is where he's like, "Oh, shut up! You if you love her so much, you go after." And I like how her face here.
Poor eyes.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's like, why don't you take her out if you love her so much? And he's
like,
I don't know what you meant by that.
I don't know.
Just the hurt on Di's face. I was like, oh,
yeah, because she knows.
Yeah,
I like how Liz here, like she gives her the flowers to a wonderful, and then he tries to play it off like, well, like yesterday when you said like you're my mom, and it's like, yeah, okay, smooth. What I like about her character though is that she's not shitting on him just to shit on him. Like there's a reason. You know what I mean? Like if this was today, it would be female, just you're stupid constantly and this and that. But
it'd be man dumb, woman smart, and what are you thinking? And then lecture him for a while. No, I mean, again. All of these characters are human. They're written as humans, and you understand them. You know why they behave the way they do. That they have sane motivations.
Right.
That's again it's why it's so irritating to watch modern stuff and just go, what the hell? Have you met any humans in your life? And then you realize, no, they've just lived in Hollywood. And,
yeah. What do you mean do something? And then she shuts her out. She's outside. It's like, poor.
It starts raining.
Yeah, right away.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like, but I mean, their breakup. It's a very natural break.
This couple too.
The couple
of zombie right there. A zombie attack.
Little do you know.
No, they're just making out. It's fine.
Very true. Like that's why she actually does care about him, but she's
it's like she doesn't hate him. She's not breaking up because she hates him. She's like, look, it's like I'm going in this direction, and I want you to come with me, but you're not. So. Yeah, I'm still going in this direction.
Yeah, she's being an adult about the whatever you're doing, and I've tried every way to get you to step up, and you don't do that. And I know that if we stay together, all it's going to do is get more toxic, right? And so better to be the adult and just go, look, this isn't going to work out. I'm sorry it isn't. I wish it would, but wishing and reality aren't the same thing.
I like this. You got your pint, you got your pig snacks.
What more do you want?
Yeah. And when he does Clyde, oh my God, any which way but loose, the monkey. And then I like how excited Pig looks back at him like, are you fucking kidding me?
This is your best work.
It's so good. And then the song that comes on. Who played this? It's on random. If you leave me alone.
Random.
For fuck's sake, John, please, mate. They lock everybody in. Yeah. You know what you got to do? Keep drinking.
He gives all these little backstories he gives for these characters.
Oh my God.
Freaking hilarious.
Yeah. And he's like, what is he? He starts off with the, snake hips.
Snake hip.
He's a big
hip.
Oh, God. It's so
Now the
funny.
question is was Lance actually
That did
Snake
later
Hips
on.
in
He's
that
surrounded
in the
by
pub?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. Good question, Goodwin.
Are you
Yeah, she's a
against
coccicidal maniac.
yeah, the first interracial hardcore. Oh, this fucking guy. He's in the
Really?
mob. That's so funny. He's handy with a blade, gruff demeanor. It's like, he's got the tattoos on his hands, so you're like, okay,
Yeah, it's like if you get the sense he's probably right about him.
yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Why do you think
God.
there's a gun above the bar? Because it's called the Winchester. Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, do you want to be like a zombie? Yeah, and the zombies come at the door, and they're just like, "Sorry, we're closed." Their
I'm gonna
faces.
bombard you with cliches, but I will say it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, she's basically tearing his throat out there on the corner.
Yes,
and-
Yeah,
yes.
she's like
Yeah,
eating
right.
his throat, and his
And then
head
his head
like
falls
falls
off.
back, like horribly. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, white line. I had to listen to that song after watching this. It's so good.
Put on the reds.
Grandmaster Flash, baby.
What a tit. Oh yeah, and they go back and they're fucking rapping.
You'll
Don't-
occasionally
oh, yeah.
hear me say that like during a stream, like what a tit. And it came from this movie because I just
Good.
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's 4 a.m., but it's Saturday. No, it's not. It's fucking Sunday. I have to get up in 4 hours. Oh God.
Yeah, Pete is not pleased.
No.
No.
Well, Pete got a little bitten because he has to work because everybody in his office is sick. So then he got.
Well,
bit
and
by
he
one of
does have a line which pays off later. He says, you want to act like an animal, go live in the shed.
Yes,
yeah. So funny. Why stop always sticking up for him? It's so good.
Yeah, but he just gives him a little dose of reality. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, I assume Liz did the breaking, and
Yep.
it's like you need to sort your life out, basically. So it's funny. It's like given
The
what
door
happened,
is
kind
open
of the one who
again.
starts that process, of getting him back in line.
I like how Ed's like, yeah. Well, next time I see him, he's dead. Yeah. But he so he's drunk, but he can't. Yeah, what does he write on the board again? Wake up, get your life in order.
Wake up, see mom, get Liz back, sort
yeah.
life out. I think it's those three things.
Every bit of this movie is so much better on the second watch.
It is 100%. You catch everything. And I like how the mom's on the answering machine. She's like, "Are you gonna come over? You're gonna eat meat?" Because a lot of people,
yeah, a lot of people don't eat meat.
don't eat meat. It's like, oh yeah, there you go.
Maybe that's why they turned into zombies.
Yep.
Exactly, the vegan menace.
Oh God.
Even like those 4 pictures they had next to that sign were just them doing the same thing over and over again. Really,
Yeah, everything.
Except
Same facial expression.
her expression just mildly changes with each one.
Yeah.
Nice little detail. I didn't notice.
Good catch. I'm going to
No,
the store.
that's I mean that's from a photo vending machine. They take 4 pictures all at once while you're sitting in there. That's why it's that way.
Yeah.
And this is how down in the dumps he is, and like he wakes up hungover and depressed, and he's not even paying attention to everything that's going on.
I mean, he's got his routine. He just goes into autopilot, and he'll be fine.
Yep. Every area that he walked through before, everything's just like destroyed, and there's no people except the zombies, of course. Then he visits Vex's relatives.
I love like
blood all over everything and
him
slips.
just slipping on the floor in what you know is blood.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Oh
Just that
God.
dramatic. Just he doesn't even break beyond that. It's so
Face
funny.
Nelson, you got any papers? And there's Nelson in the background as a zombie. And he
Also,
he
gives
just
him-
you know,
leaves the money and goes.
Mhm.
this also is like,
Trying
I mean,
to open it with his
true kind of. This is true
Yeah.
of every Edgar Wright movie, but really effective use of music.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is the thing that his friend wanted him to get? What the hell did he call it? It was
Cornetto.
Cornetto.
Yeah, Cornetto.
It's the trilogy.
It's the trilogy, the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, I forgot for a second. It's so funny.
They're just nutty
It, just,
buddies.
it wasn't even supposed to be called that. It happened because it
It's just a gag they keep
two
referring
movies,
to.
and they were like, if we do another one, we'll put it in there and we'll call it the Cornetto
Yeah,
trilogy.
Cornetto.
Yeah.
Like when he tells the homeless guy, he's like, "I didn't even have enough money for the paper." He just walks right by him.
Yeah.
There's a lady in the yard. So this is the part that was this the part?
And he,
Oh, this
gosh,
this
when he
TV
says that,
is
there's a there's a lady in the yard, and he's underneath the
shades,
curtain.
the curtains. Yeah, but the way they use this,
increasing number of reports of panic on the streets of put together is just brilliant.
It's done so well. Yeah, it's done so well.
Like Edgar Wright's editing style is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, it's all about the timing, right? And the fill in the blank will show up from anywhere, audio wise, right, or visually. It'll just happen.
Yeah, like they're hitting her in the head with rocks and dirt. Like, oh my god, she's drunk.
Is so drunk.
So drunk. Yeah, this part was funny. Get her off me, just a minute.
Yeah, he takes the picture of him.
All right, hold it there. Oh god.
Oh, look at her
What's
eyes.
wrong with her eyes?
I'm gonna get physical.
I love his shirt. I got wood. he's got some red on him. Yeah, but she falls back into the thing. Oh god.
But even the expression on Ed's face when she actually gets impaled, he's like, just kind of that little look of, that's
yeah. Listen, Mary. Yeah, there you go. That's the faces right there. So good.
Well, the looking through the hole in her is hilarious as well. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Get some fire trucks here. Get some, and then he's anything with lights.
Yeah.
What's up, Fermented? I see you in the chat, buddy.
Hey.
Hello from Japan.
Hey there.
Yeah.
He's like, it's one number, Ed. It's busy.
What should we do? Have a sit down?
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, and the guy comes through the front because somebody forgot to shut the door.
Yeah, right.
He's like, oh, he's got one arm.
Like, lock the doors.
Look at this guy.
Lock the doors, and they look at each other. Oh shit.
That's so funny.
Which this guy was.
He's got an arm off.
Yeah.
Arm off.
I'm gonna shut the front door. This is where they find out about smashing them in the head works. Oh god. Yeah. Oh god, this is so fucking good. I'll repeat: removing the head and destroying the brain. They take everything, a toaster, all the kitchen utensils, like
everything that would not destroy a brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god, all in the records. That was an original. I love this. Batman soundtrack. Throw it.
Yeah, throw it. That's fine.
Dire Straits. Throw it.
Oh god. Sade.
Definitely throw that shit.
Oh god. Oh, then he breaks into the shed, and then he grabs the cricket bat and then the shovel. Oh god. What do you want, the girl or the bloke? He's like, one. I'll take the easy one. This was great. The way they just keep hitting the freaking heads for like 5 seconds. Felt like it was going on for minutes. Oh, it was so good. And then they eat the ice cream.
You got red on you.
You got red on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, red on you.
Now it's all over. He's like, you got red on you. It's like,
yeah. If you know somebody who was bitten, they look up because they know what's his name was bitten.
They're like, oh,
Pete. His car's still here. Pete. He's gone.
why is Keith here? Oh, prick.
Hi, Mom. Oh god, when the mom calls, yeah, she's talking about how the stepdad got bit. They were a little bitey with him.
Yeah. Little bitey.
It was a fuss.
Oh god.
I love that. We've shut the curtains, so we must be safe now.
We might have to go kill my stepdad. Oh, I love how they just play off Philip. Like, is mom okay? Yeah, Philip was. Oh, okay. Philip was bitten. That's good. That's fine. Oh god. So this is where he comes up with his plan.
We got to have the plan now.
Yeah. Go get the car. Then we go get Philip. And then
Take care of Philip.
Yeah.
I love how increasingly
sorry,
I like how increasingly just matter of fact killing Phil becomes.
Yeah, that's always just of course we do that.
Easy
That
part.
goes without saying. Yeah.
They're
I
always
am a
sitting
genius
down.
on the cup.
And they always they have to alternate the plan because he wants to smoke and say, I don't want to go to that, to their loft. I want to go somewhere where I can smoke. He's like, okay, here's what we do.
Yeah.
And of course the Winchester comes up, because why not? Oh God, it's good. Editing as well. Poor Philip. Look at his face. Sorry, Philip. Oh God, how's that for a slice of fried goat? You believe everything you see on TV?
Avoid physical contact.
Yeah, it is the part. And these zombies like, don't say that. What?
Don't say the Z word.
The Z word. It's ridiculous. Well, are there? He's like, nah, I don't see. Oh, okay, there they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he wants to drive Pete's car. Oh God, yeah. And of course, Pete's upstairs. I like this where he's in the shower. He opens the thing up. Look at he's just been sitting there for God knows how long. And he goes, "We're going to take your car and we're going to bring it back. We're going to go to Winchester." And fucking tries to kill him, of course, but he gets away. They get out. And then I love how he puts the alarm on. Well, they could have easily just got away.
Yeah,
but of course, that's drive. Oh Jesus. Yeah, and I like how he's got to play music while they're driving, and then he runs somebody over here. And he's like,
sorry.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, thank God he's a zombie. Like, I hope I didn't, kill an actual person. Yeah, there it is.
It's like thank God he's dead.
Are you all right?
It's like, thank God he's dead, but it's not our fault.
Yeah. Oh God. And he's like, oh God, thank you. Yeah. Look out, neighborhood watch. And this is where they go to Philip. I love this. I didn't catch this the first time I ever saw this. Why he crashes the car on purpose, because he wants to drive the Jag.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like I was when I rewatched it, I was like, oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
He's just it was so funny. And he's like, oh, you go in, I'll stay out here.
He
Look
gives
after
it away
the car.
with the way he's like, guess
Yeah.
Jag.
Yeah. Oh, and he's like, okay. And then here, where they get to the mom's house, she's like a sweet lady, but so oblivious to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because he's not listening. He's like, all right, go make me some tea. I'm gonna go talk to Philip. It's like, oh God. And then he goes to see Philip.
He's like,
why?
sorry, Phil. What did you do this time?
Yeah, what have you done now? There's a box. Oh, yeah, and then he says he took his box of toys and donated or got rid of them. And he's like, why?
Maybe he's like, are those the flowers you were supposed to get? He's like, no, actually, it's a cricket bat.
Yeah. Oh my God,
that's a big Britishism right there. Where he's like, it's fine. I've read it under a code tap.
Yeah, it's fine. Step upper lip.
Yeah, a lot of people do say that the back end of the movie does have some pacing issues, but
I don't know. I don't think it does.
I think
the first time I watched it, maybe, but rewatching it, I think
it's better on rewatch.
Is good, really.
I think you get all of the real character development and payoff in the second part
as it goes on. Yeah,
if you're looking for just a slapstick comedy, then I would agree that the second half.
I didn't expect it to go from being so comedic at first to kind of really getting fucking serious.
Right,
but I don't mind it. I don't really mind it.
No, it's done well.
And the payoff at the very end is
100%. But I love this. How much do you love Philip? And I was like, oh, he's my, Mom, he chased me around the garden with a bit of wood. Well, you called him that name. How did you know? He told me that. He's like, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Several occasions he touched me.
He's like, no, he didn't. I don't know why I said
That's
that.
not true.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. That made me laugh out loud. Oh my God.
Like, wow, you tried to Me Too him real fast, didn't you?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's but the thing is that this conversation really encapsulates Shaun, that he only thinks in the moment without consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely he's starting to get a taste, but he hasn't really moved on to, oh shit, I'm actually dealing with a real thing and I need to man up.
Right.
Oh God, it's so goddamn funny.
Yeah, again, Philip just laying down the law and telling him, this is here's the facts straight up.
Yep. He has the knife.
Grow the fuck up.
Yeah. Barbara,
I love how
my
he
have
just
you
kind of comes into the room with the
Knife.
enters the
You don't know.
conversation like a zombie.
I love this though. Is the mom's like, "My have you drunk?" Yeah, you better believe it. Sick bastard. Oh god, where's the car? He's like, yeah, well, I guess I crashed it, so we're gonna have to take the Jag. And the zombies attacking. Eat Philip, basically. He's like, you're not driving my car. God damn it, Philip. Give me the keys. Oh god.
Well, but again, though, Philip, the being attacked or whatever. Again, it's worry about your mother, right?
Yeah.
He has some inkling as to what's going on.
Well, he also, I think he realizes he's dying,
right,
in the house.
Yeah, he
it's
knows.
Like, get her out of here. Yeah,
right.
100%. Yeah.
Because again,
Sorry,
Philip
Barbara.
is an actual grown man, unlike Shaun and Ed.
I love this. Are the children locks on? He's safety first, Shaun.
Yes.
It's like, oh god, I love this. Yeah, he's like, I'll honk twice. And I love how he's getting more confident now because he knows how to kill these things. He's just running around with the cricket bat, just smashing their brains in, trying to get to his girlfriend.
Well, he's also got a plan, and he's executing on it, right? And again, this is his first step in adulting,
forcing him into adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course they're like, no, you can't come up here. And then you again back to the window. And you finally see him get through the window. What are you doing? I've come to get you. Oh God, it's so good.
Yeah, and again, that's an obstacle that he couldn't overcome before. He does now, right?
Yep. Yeah, I tried calling. I really tried, but I couldn't get through. He's trying to, just convince them. And of course, they're a little hesitant because they're like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, they're like, "You brought all these damn zombies over here. Thanks."
Yeah. It's like it only takes one. What's up, Dempsey? How you doing, buddy? Oh God,
somewhere we could stay alive.
Yeah. I love this. Has anyone got any transport? She goes, yes. Oh, good. And she's like, no, I don't actually. Have
where is it? Oh, it's in shop.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And she's technically correct. She does own it. It's just not available. Yeah.
And I like the guy. He's like, I didn't see the point of owning a car in London. It's like, yeah. Oh God. I like how he has the umbrella in the background. Like he's like, what the fuck are you gonna do with that? But then he just comes out. Yeah, like you said, Goodwin. He's finally maturing before our eyes.
Well, again, he's starting it, right? He's okay. I've got a plan, and he's actually executing on it now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is where Philip kind of has a moment with him here.
This is like genuinely like moving.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
and I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, this one tugs at the heartstrings.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, I always loved you because you're just, you were a mess when your dad died, and I was just trying to be there for you and everything. It's like, it's such a nice but really sad moment between them. It's like, gosh, this one,
right?
It really hits hard.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's. No, go ahead, Cannoli.
No. Go ahead, Goodwin. Go ahead, buddy.
Well, so the you see Philip who is from a prior generation and had the idea. He's explaining why he behaved the way that he did, right? And it wasn't that he didn't like him or something like that. It was that this is what I thought would help you, because you lost your father and I'm coming in and all that. But I also could see that you weren't. Manning up and it was always out of love from Philip. And Shaun again has always had this childish mindset, right? That he's always viewed him like he was 10, and you're telling me not to do this because you don't want me to have fun, kind of idiocy. And now Philip again knows he's dying and wants to get this out, right? To explain it to him.
Yeah, he gets mad at Ed here because he's like, chill out. And he's like, stop telling me to chill. And he's like, all right, stop. And he kind of finally starts realizing, well, obviously towards the end he realizes and he tells Ed off. We'll get to that point. But he's, especially at this moment, he's emotional, right? And it's the last thing you want to have somebody tell you is like, calm down when something traumatic happens. Something, I don't know what, you just want to punch that person in the head at the moment.
Yeah. Well, again, it's the Ed takes nothing seriously.
Right.
And
Right.
and they're having kind of this private moment back there. And then, you know, Philip dies and he's like, you know, he's gone. And she is like, where's he gone? Right. And she's not accepting that he's dead.
Right. Yeah. We were just talking about that, about how it took this, but sometimes it does take something dramatic to kind of shake people out of their routine. It really does. And they wake up and forces them to grow. I like this though. He goes, "Mom, he's dead." No, he's not. Oh shit!
No shit! Oh Jesus!
It's so funny.
It's like, where's he gone? It's like, no,
that's not your husband anymore. And he turns the radio off.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
And just
she hates
so
that music.
Yeah. It's so good. Oh God. Yeah. Poor mom. She's so naive, but she's so sweet.
Yeah, but again, the comedy of it, right as he's saying, there's nothing left of the man that you knew, and he's like in the midst of reaching, and he turns the radio off, right, and it just undermines what
so
Shaun
funny.
just said.
Yep, it's so funny, and I like how here, like because he even tells Liz here, like, hey, you know, when he's trying to rescue, it's not about us, it's about survival. But then here he's trying to sneak in this, hey, you know, about us, and she's like, no, I still stand by what I said, and all this, and he's like, no, you know, but he's trying to convince her again. But then this chick shows up again, dude. This part here, another part that made me laugh out loud, because even Sassy was like, holy shit. She goes, I didn't, because for a second you're not paying attention. Yeah, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss it. And she goes, holy shit, that's the exact mirror of it's.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
perfect. And it's funny that Martin Freeman's amongst them. That's funny.
Yeah. And he's acting just like him with the mannerisms, and everybody's nailing it perfectly. It's so freaking funny. Oh God. Yeah. And I like how he's like, I'm going to the Winchester, and she's like, oh, like that's stupid. Yeah. They walk by each other. Oh, it's so goddamn funny. The Winchester's over there, and he's like, "Oh, you mean over all the fences and walls that you have to get?" What's the matter, David? Never take a short.
Oh God! And here we go. Yep, hubris bites
it
him
collapses.
in the ass.
Oh God, poor mom. She gets victimized here. Yeah.
That fence scene is in Hot Fuzz too.
Yeah,
in The World's End.
But he jumps over the fence, and then the other guy runs through it.
Yeah, I don't think Jill and Derek do live here. He's like, Jesus. Oh God. Yeah. So this is where so he's on the phone. I like how he's on the phone always trying to, and then this guy, is this where they spear him into the tree? Yeah.
They give him that tether
They're
ball.
showing him how to use it.
He first has to use the ball as the weapon. Just
What's
swinging
up,
that
Waylon?
thing, it hits him. He's like, "No, that's rubbish."
It's so good. What's up, Waylon? What's up, Gooch?
What up, y'all?
I see you there. I see the Gooch flowing. Where's my candle? God damn it! My Gooch candle. God damn.
That's some Gooch.
Yeah, I'm disappointed by now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I like how he swings at the end, and they're showing him how to spear him with it. That was pretty funny. I like that. Yeah, I love this. I want to check and see if the coast is clear. He gets on the steps of the
climbs a little.
Yeah. No, it is not.
No, it is not. Oh God, so freaking funny.
Is it clear? No.
No.
How many other thoughts? Like he's just out of breath, looking like, "Oh my gosh, we're so screwed. This was a bad idea."
You're good, Jamma. Oh, that sounds like a fun time. Jeez. 81 years old, huh? You're doing all the work. Huh?
That's an interesting porn you're shooting, Gemma. I guess.
Have fun with that, Gemma. Oh God, the Winchester. Yeah, so they came up with the plan, right? He did actually. It was just here where they want to do the walk and talk like walk and sound like zombies thing. This is where he comes up with the idea. And I like how she tries to like coach them like they're actors.
Yeah, because she's like in community theater or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the face; it's vacant with a hint of sadness. You're like, what the fuck? And I love how they look at with Barbara, and she goes, "Perfect, Barbara," and she's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was a million miles away."
Yeah, she wasn't even doing anything.
Oh shit. I'll do it on the night. This is the night. It's like, what the fuck? Who the hell made you the fucking zombie? You know. So, oh god, it was so funny. This part was good too. It was good. They're walking through the crowd of zombies.
Yeah.
Oh god, Barbara! Look at Barbara. She's just being Barbara.
Looks like that was saying.
Yeah, it's so freaking funny.
She's even kind of like politely sidestepping other zombies.
Yeah, she doesn't. Oh, excuse me. Terribly sorry.
Oh shit! Yeah, and they can't get into the place.
These zombies are actually pretty terrifying too.
Yeah. No, they did a great job.
They don't work on the zombie effects at all.
Oh, but the way the phone rings and he's again 2 seconds, and the guy's like, "Do you have anything?" Nah, man, I don't have anything. Really? Not aware of the situation at all. And then this is where he snaps at him, right? He's like, "My whole life, man, I've always been fucking sticking up for you, and you brought me down." And he's like, just basically, it's your fault that I'm here, kind of thing. It's like, holy shit. He just unloads on him because
but that's an interesting dynamic because again, it's under the stress. Shaun kind of reverts back to, well, it's not my fault. It's, I have no say. It was always other people doing or whatever. And it's like, look, you're the reason that Ed has been able to fuck you up, right? You kept him around all this time. You haven't grown up. Ed wasn't the one holding you back. You were.
Yep. And I like how the other, what's his name? He's like, I'm going to break a window. He's like, let's break a window. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He does actually. He breaks the window to the Winchester. Well,
and that works out well.
Yeah, that does go well.
It's a terrible decision because he's like, if you break it all the way in.
Yep. Come on, get it. It's a running buffet. He's chasing. He's like, there's a back door. He told him there's a back door.
Yeah.
So like, we'll do that. And the guy's like, no, I'll just throw a fucking.
No, I'll just be an idiot and make a giant entrance for zombies. That'll be fine.
God, it's so good. And they're stuck in the Winchester because it probably would have worked if they got in there because it's pretty secure. Well, it was for a while.
Yeah.
And this is where he snaps. He's like, there's no power, there's no lights, no owners, and this fucking Shaun's an idiot, and he just loses his mind because he's like, I'm gonna be the leader, and I love how they're like, oh, is Shaun coming back soon? It's like, yeah.
Well, like that's kind of the interesting thing about David is his arc up to this point has just been he's the one who's just nitpicking Shaun. He's just complaining about the plan. It's like he doesn't really do anything his own. He really is just there to cut Shaun down. And now we're starting to see a little bit of an arc with him where he's trying to take command a little bit.
Right.
He's actually starting to assert a little bit, but it's from a place of, a more toxic place than where Shaun is actually, trying to do the right thing, trying to grow up a little bit,
Right.
David really is just trying to get Liz. That's kind of what
that's all it is.
Even if he doesn't accept that about himself, that is what motivates him.
Yeah, I mean the constant undermining is him again trying to play like social politics and all that, and then even now when he's I'm going to assume command. I mean, he's wholly unprepared for it. It. He's already done the dumbest thing possible, which is break a window to get in.
Break the window.
But he's acting out the idea of being in charge because with that social status, he thinks that it'll get him closer to Liz or whatever, right? And yeah, it's an interesting. Again, all of these characters are very interesting in the psychology of where they are. Both as characters themselves, but then also in accepting this situation and everything that's going on.
Right. But look, she gets a little smirk on her face. Like, nice of you to join us. He's like, I told you I'd make it. She gets a little excited there.
Yeah, how did you lose him?
There is a back door. Yeah, there is a back door,
David.
Oh God.
He's like, I wasn't the one having a tiff with my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, might be a bit
now
more,
what?
Babe. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, that's what the other guy did say. He's like, he's gonna have us sit around and eat peanuts, and then they're like, what's the plan? And then like, here you are. Anybody like a peanut? Yeah. So they're like, go ahead, do your what the hell's Clyde? Do your Clyde, and you're trying to. He's like, I'm not a fucking monkey.
Not a blooming monkey.
Oh God. Oh, it's so funny. Then the lights start coming back on. And they're like, oh, power. Then he figures out, let me go in the back room and turn on the lights and the cooler and all this shit. And Yeah. This is where he turns them on. All the zombies are right there, and he looks and he's like,
"This is
like pulls down the shade. There, they go away."
I would never like call this movie like scary as a whole, but
that's a creepy scene.
Sequence from that scene to when Queen starts playing. Is that's pretty unnerving. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Oh God. Yeah, he comes back. He's like, "We have a kind of a problem.
Like, hey, can I have some money?"
Yeah. I think we might have a problem. And they're like, yeah, they followed me here, but as long as we don't make noise, this idiot starts playing a fucking game.
Don't stop me now.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
So
every hit in this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that was the "Don't Stop Me Now" was a little later. I was like, this is a pinball thing, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say every hit lines up to the song when they do play it. That was really great.
The timing is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's the bar owner, the mobster. Comes out, he's a zombie, of course. David killed the queen. He's like, what? He said the jukebox, the music.
And while they're hitting him to the rhythm of the song, he's like flipping the lights to like light up the song the whole time.
Yeah, right.
Such a great sequence.
Yeah.
Nobody stop me now.
Like this is that first clue that Edgar Wright when Edgar Wright eventually made Baby Driver, which is basic kind of a musical. This is the first hint that that's where he was always going, because you can tell he loves editing around music. Oh, Baby Driver's a blast. It's a really fun movie.
I still haven't even seen
the editing is incredible.
You'll really enjoy it, Cannoli. It's a very good movie. It's genuinely a very good movie.
I will have to watch it. I've heard good things from everybody, so
it's on Netflix right now. So
no shit.
Easy to find.
Okay, perfect. That's easy enough. Yeah, this is where the zombies break through. 2 seconds. That's all he says. It's 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh yeah, this is where he wants to get the gun, right? The Winchester from behind the. Oh, dude, this bar. Yeah, she's throwing darts in the head. Yeah, in the head. He's like, no, yes, and then he's right in the he's got
right
the darts.
Head.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's not my head.
There's no bullets in it.
So good. Oh God, it's so goddamn funny.
He shoots him, and he's like, "I freaking knew it!" And he's like, "Fine, but dogs can look up."
Yeah.
Yes,
that was bad.
Oh yeah, they're talking about who's going to shoot the guns. Oh, he shot. Did he say he shot his brother in the leg?
I think he said he shot his cousin in the leg. Which, by the way, the payoff to that line is in Hot Fuzz. Believe it or not, they actually call back this joke in Hot Fuzz when they're at the little fair and he uses the little BB gun. He brings that up like after he shoots the doctor. It's hilarious.
Yep. Apart from Ed, I'm a pacifist. What the fuck?
Like he's so useless.
How could 5 people? I know, he's so stupid. I need somebody to help me reload. Oh God. Oh yeah, then he gives this speech about like mankind and helping each other, and he's like, what did he read that on like a fucking Guinness thing or something?
A Guinness.
I won't say anything.
I won't say anything. Thank you. Take mom. Yeah, this is where he finds out that his mom has been bitten, or she does, because she's acting funny. And then she's like, I didn't want to bother him or whatever.
Yeah,
Poor
I didn't
mom.
want to bother.
Oh, this is.
Didn't want to be a bother.
Oh, yeah.
Poor mom.
Yeah.
Like, it's not working. Take the safety thing off. He's like, no, cock it. Okay. I would love to own a Winchester. Those things are so badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then of course the windows being broken in, and I love it because what I like about this though, as a gun owner, if you've never shot a weapon before, this is especially a rifle. This is exactly how this would go.
I just noticed the joke with the poster. It's pool knockout competition, which is referring to them knocking out the bar owner. I'm just noticing that. That's great.
Yeah, I caught that the second time. Yeah. So he's doing what he would normally, but he finally settles in and boom, right in the head with one of the zombies. And then this is where the mom. And again, it's one of those things because she's so innocent and naive. Like it's a scene that it gets serious for a second, but you feel bad for this guy, man. He's stepdad.
This is how Shaun. Yeah, sorry. Finish your thought. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is just like as much as it's not just the zombie apocalypse that has to force Shaun to grow up. It's like life has to pile other things on, otherwise the change isn't sustained. So it really sucks, but we get like these really great emotional moments that you don't expect from a film like this. So
yeah.
Well, and I think there's real consequences.
Yes.
That are going on with this, and he loses his stepfather, and then again, the thing is that even the parents act like parents, right? They're just no, I don't want to worry my child. I'll take care of this, or I'll kind of suffer my own thing. It's not a burden that I want to put on my kids. And then here you go with that. Yeah, and it's been a funny sort of day, hasn't it?
Yeah, poor mom.
And the fact that this heartfelt, terribly sad moment is balanced with this whole thing going on with David, which eventually becomes a hilarious standoff. The fact that they can balance the emotions of this scene so well is just remarkable.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
I mean, again, it's brilliant writing and brilliant,
well, he even says
the acting itself.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't understand, Mom. Like, he knows what's happening, but he doesn't want to accept. He's like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, he just doesn't want to lose it. It's horrible. It's like, oh, shit.
Right.
And then this guy wants to shoot her, which he's not technically wrong. It's like
this is a moment where David is actually correct.
Yeah, well, he's incorrect on a couple of occasions. It's just the motivation is always just wrong.
Right, and that's why nobody really wants to back his play here, is because he there's no goodwill, right? That nobody trusts he's acting out of good faith.
Nobody likes him.
Get fucked, Four Eyes.
Oh shit. I like how they're all grabbing the bottles. Put the gun down and don't you touch Barbara.
You're the one who went from being a chartered accountant to Charlton Heston. I am not a chartered accountant.
You look like one. Poor. Oh god. Yeah. This is where she finally expressed. He's like, you only hung out with me because you got close to her. Like, she goes, I accepted it though, and I'm like, oh god, that's fucking heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Diane is a tragic character. That she's aware that the person that she's with. I mean, the love is asymmetrical, right? She cares for him, but he cares for Liz. But she's willing to put up with things, to be with who she loves.
Oh, I don't know why you'd love this fucking guy. I'm not the one who's being.
Oh, it gets worse than that. I mean, she goes after him.
Yeah, it's true. You look like one. Don't say that. We're not using the Z word. This is Whitey after a 10-hour shift serving pizzas.
We're not using the bizarre word.
No pepperoni. Got.
We're not using the P word here. Can only stop
it. I like how Liz here kind of brings him back. Like she says he's being a twat, but he's not wrong. But it's just the way he's going about it. And then, of course, the mom. I like how she looks at him almost innocently, and as soon as she sees fucking the other guy, she goes to attack him.
Yeah.
It's like
he's got a gun pointed at her, and she's just looking at it. But like when he says something, she hisses and that.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, they had to do it because they would all have been dead eventually.
And then David this is probably the darkest moment of the movie. Is David points to the gun and pulls the trigger. It's not no bullet in it at the time. And I was like, "Ooh, that's dark."
Yeah.
She tells him here, like, I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. Like, you've been a fucking dick this whole time.
He gets what he deserves, though. That's it. Like, he's with a woman that he doesn't love, and he's stringing her along. He's been completely rude. He's sacrificed the safety of everyone else. He's been selfish in his own. He just deserts right here.
Yeah, and what he's doing. I mean, he's realized that he's lost all of the social credit that he had, right? And so he's looking to leave, to get out because he can't stand, having knowing that everybody hates him, right? And that he no longer has credibility. And hey, he got some new friends.
Yeah, you can. This guy right here is really.
What are the
very excited.
What are the most graphic
Oh, it's
zombie
horrible.
attack scenes.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
Sassy doesn't like too
That one
graphic,
zombie
so he's ripping his inside.
No.
She's like, "What?"
That one
She-
zombie just sticks his
Yeah.
hand into his belly
Yep.
button.
Pulls
Yep.
his guts out.
Ugh.
Although they offset the horrifying nature of that gore with them just plucking his legs off comically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It quickly shifts that horror to just comedy again. It's like, that's great.
Then it turns into the Thriller music video
Well,
And
and
then
again, Diane
Diane
goes
goes
out for him, right, to
She
try and
does.
save him.
to save him.
Which, if
Yeah.
you watch the special features on the DVD, she survives.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she climbed up a
But so
tree,
for the
right?
leg.
Oh, that's good fermented edit.
But she kept hold of the leg, though.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, then this is where what's his name comes
Pete,
in. And,
no.
Oh,
and his
Leave
poor
him
friend
alone!
gets eaten. Yep, his poor friend gets eaten. No. Oh, Ed. Poor Ed.
Yeah, life is
Ed's
really
dead.
piling on Sean at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Now my friend's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. And he has a smart idea here where he lights the bar on fire and keeps them away for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, except for that part.
Yeah.
Where are the
Well,
shells? They're on the bar.
Yeah, they're on the, but it does work out for him. So, first of all, I don't know if that would actually work that fast. where the shells?
Yeah,
would have to be
takes a bit to get him that hot.
superheated.
Mhm.
The hilarious thing, though, is a box of shells firing randomly is more accurate than these people have been.
Yeah, right.
It's so true. Yeah. So they go down to this like basement area here, and again, it gets semi-serious here again because they're like, yeah, we're basically gonna we'll just kill ourselves before they get to us because we're not gonna make it. And Ed's dying over there, and it's like, and I like this part with them because she's like, well, what makes you think I'm taking you back? Like joking around. He's like, well, listen, look at all the shit that I did. I think I proved myself basically, but
Well, and they have also he's like, you don't want to die single, and Ed's like, that's it. I would like to be shot.
Yep. It's so funny. Oh god. Yeah, here you go. And I would actually like to be shot. It's so good. Oh god, it's so good. Oh, yeah, and he's telling her like all this shit. It's good. Then she figures that there was like, what was it like? It was not an opening, but like an
But
electrical.
it's like a little cargo elevator. It's where they get their
Right.
liquor shipment.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
deliveries and stuff.
She spots it
Yeah.
when she lights the lighter when they're about to smoke together, and
Yeah.
But then
Yeah, this is that part.
this is such a tender goodbye between these two. It's such
Yeah,
a good
'cause you-
moment.
Yeah,
It is,
and
'cause
again,
he-
it's realistic for like really good friends because again,
Yes.
at the end, what does he do? He farts. Haha, sorry. I
Yeah,
mean,
sorry.
that dark humor that you would have in this situation.
Well, then
It's
even
all
as they're going up the elevator, Liz is like, "Bye, Ed, love you," and he's like, "I love you too, man." And Ed's like, "Gay."
Exactly. Yeah.
What's up?
He never
Sammy?
stops being that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's like that friend is an asshole, but he meant so much to you. It's still hard to let go, even though he's been holding you back because they've just been so close. And yeah, there you go. Oh, he's like, it's not gonna not be funny until you not laugh. It's like, yeah, this scene here. I was like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, yeah. He's smoking. Typical Ed. Yeah. Then they get out. I love this. And then this is where the army just comes in and starts fucking
Just blasting everything.
blasting everybody down. And then the one chick is in there. So I mean, it was funny. Of course, did you have any indication that it would just be them two at the end? Like, were you expecting that the first time you saw this?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once you start to get the notion of what the character arc is, like Ed's sort of the wild card because you're wondering, are they going to keep him around because they're
Right.
too good of friends? You could see them maybe not losing him, but
Yeah.
David,
Right.
Di, even the mom, you're kind of like, yeah, they're probably not going to make it. So
There's a message for you, Vex.
Mm-hmm.
This has happened. He's been mouthy since last night on Cooch's show to you.
Yeah, I know. I think he's having his period. That's why.
Oh my god. Here for you, we'll do this one because.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Thank you. This will never
Witness
shut-
me.
Yeah, witness me. Oh god.
Well,
Yeah.
at least
So they say,
Shut up, bitch!
oh god. Oh, this here when it comes right back from the
The
when
kid
screen
with
goes-
the shotgun.
Yeah, we fought off reanimated corpses as a entire family. It's the events of Z-Day, and it goes through all the. I love how they do this. This is very clever, and how they like basically have the zombies like working and doing. Like,
they're
they-
basically able to do the jobs they were doing before.
Yeah, right.
It's like
Man.
all
My
the
eyes.
people who were stuck in routine can
Yep.
keep that routine.
Yeah,
going.
yeah, they're fine. It's just imprinted upon them. But I love the switching between like the History Channel version and then the news type stuff, and then you go to the tabloid Oprah Sally Jesse Raphael thing here with the I Married a Monster.
Oh, what you go to bed with it? You go to bed.
You go to bed with it.
You
can tell
know, many people have asked Sassy that same question. Really, you go to bed with it?
Yeah. Do you sleep with that thing? Look at that.
They watch MMM. They're like, you go to bed with it?
Go
How
to
do you
bed with it.
How do you stand the scent anyway? Yeah, you can tell, and right away they're living together, and I love how the pictures in the background of like the friends, but everything's clean, everything's nice. Yeah, and they go through what their plan is going to be, and it's very simple, right? Veg out at the pub.
Yeah, it's
like-
it's not drastically different. It's just different enough.
Different enough.
There's like a little bit of variety that they
I'll have
throw
2
in.
sugars in my coffee. This because he doesn't eat, and then the shed here was funny. Second player, and then he's fucking. I like how he tries to like bite him. He's like, "Come on, man."
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Okay, they get into the game.
Yep.
Like you almost even get the sense that
Oh,
Zombie
so
Ed
good.
is sentient enough to where that was a joke.
Yeah. And there you go. Like, not a long movie, which is an hour and 35 minutes without the credits. Again, there's so much you can do with a short movie. It's done well.
Even the credits song is a perfect choice.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen, you're my
Good
best
choice.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's definitely rewatchable. Now we got the spooky season coming up. It's a perfect time to revisit it. So I'm glad that was a good pick. I think Vex made that pick, but of course she did.
Yeah, because the movie turns 20 years old tomorrow, September
Yep.
24th. Yep,
Smart lady. So I'm assuming you have some trivia for us.
I do. I do have some trivia. It
I can't
feels
wait
like
to
I
hear
haven't-
who Christopher Walken was going to be cast.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, you'll be surprised, actually.
Hey.
Bruh.
It's going to be Liz, wasn't it?
Actually, he was in line for David.
Oh,
That's what I figured.
perfect.
Okay.
So this movie
love
actually did really well. It made a worldwide box office of just over 30 billion. Now, 13.5 of that roughly was in North America, 16.5 internationally, and half of that 16.5 was just in the UK alone. So this movie did very well domestically for the UK.
Wow.
Did it have I mean, was its North American? Was it a limited release?
I think so. I didn't see the screen breakdown at
Right.
all, but it probably was, given that it's a British film, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, this came out September 24th, 2004. It had a budget of $4 million.
Wow.
Domestically in the US, it debuted at number 5. It came out the same day as Forgotten, which is a movie I've never heard of, but
That's
that
got Julianne Moore. I would
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Okay. That
But
debuted
now
at
it's
number
now that
5.
movie lives up to its title.
That's a lady, didn't
Oh,
Yeah.
and that
Forgotten.
Katie Holmes movie, First Daughter.
Oh God.
See, that one I don't remember.
I don't even know that one now.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
This movie was inspired by 1999's Art, in which Tim, under the influence of amphetamines and Resident Evil 2, hallucinates that he is fighting off a zombie invasion. After Art was filmed, Edgar Wright pitched the idea of a feature-length zombie comedy.
Nice.
When Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg began pitching this movie, Film 4 Productions showed interest in it. Then Film 4 significantly cut back its budget, leaving the movie without a production company for a while. Because Wright was still hoping to get this movie made, he held off on taking other directing jobs while searching for new financing for this movie and ended up having to borrow money from his friends. Quote, For me to take on a television job meant that I was like pushing the film back. So I was going rapidly broke. I was majorly in the red, end quote. According to Wright, Pegg still hasn't allowed him to pay back the money he owes him for those lean times.
We have a request here for $1.99 from Sammy. Whole panels say poop like all. Anybody want to start?
All at once, or
are we supposed to do like one by one? I think individually, right? Is that what?
That makes sense.
Poop. I don't know how to like. I'm like
Poop.
Poop.
I pulled the watch out of my poop.
It's okay.
Out of my poop.
Poop.
Pope.
All right. You know what? Listen, Sammy. After that, you get this.
This is the really real world. There ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back.
Continue.
Oh God, Jacob. Jeez. Oh my God.
Oh
no.
Oh my God.
Jabba the what?
Wasn't that the thing from the Fifth Element?
It is. It's
Yes.
the desk pet from the Fifth Element. As this is the first part of the unofficial 3 flavors Cornetto trilogy, the red wrapper strawberry flavor makes its appearance in this movie. Red represents the blood and zombies, which is the main motif in this movie. For the other movies, 2007's Hot Fuzz, it's blue and vanilla. Or blue and vanilla, representing the police, while in the final part, The World's End, it was green and peppermint with chip, representing science fiction and extraterrestrial elements.
Interesting.
George A. Romero, the creator of the movies, which this one pays homage to and lampoons, was so impressed with Pegg and Wright's work that he asked them to cameo in 2005's Land of the Dead as zombies.
Nice.
Nice.
I remember
that.
When asked by an interviewer why they chose to have slow-moving zombies instead of running zombies, Simon Pegg simply replied, quote, "Because death is not an energy drink," end quote.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, I take exception to that.
Many of the zombies are extra. Let me start that again. Many of the zombie extras are fans of 1999 Spaced, which also starred Pegg and Nick Frost and was also directed by Edgar Wright. They were recruited through the official Spaced Out fan website.
Interesting.
That's the way to
Nick-
leverage your fans.
Nick Frost allegedly kept his genitals shaved throughout the production to create a genuine need to scratch that the character needed.
Nice. I like
Now
that.
that's sacrificing for your art.
That's definitely
Absolutely.
sacrificing.
This was shot over 9 weeks in London between May and July of 2003.
Okay. Wow.
Simon Pegg turned down a role in 2002's Dog Soldiers in order to do this movie.
Oh.
Ouch.
That would be tough. That's
Yeah.
tough.
That was
would be.
I do think he made the right choice, but at the time, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the time, you wouldn't have thought that Dog Soldiers was going to turn out as good as it
As
did
good as
either.
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
This year, Simon Pegg said that he and Edgar Wright would be incensed if this film was ever rebooted, mainly because it was so special for them due to its many autobiographical elements. For example, in real life, Pegg and Nick Frost were also very attached to their regular pub, the Shepherd's in Highgate, so much that Wright would have great difficulties to take them somewhere else for a change.
Interesting.
Yeah, for the love of Gord, never touch
Yes.
this movie, please.
Yes, please. Yes,
Yeah,
whoever
please, God.
that needs the IP needs to be handed down, like from surviving cast members until it's done, and then put it in a
100%.
foundation where it's never allowed to license it or
But
something.
guys, we could get Shauna of the Dead if they remake it.
Oh God. Oh God.
I don't. Back to the last thing anyone wants is for the female Nick Frost to say "You got red on you" and point down.
No.
Oh no.
But all the zombies will have pronoun tags, instead of just saying Mary, it will say she, her, or Zer.
Zer, yeah.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Shaniqua of the Dead.
So
Hang on, Cannoli, go to the one below that. Go to the one
Somebody
below that.
mute her. we could have a black girl just saying, "I'm not a wow."
Wow.
Not a plumbing monkey.
I mean,
there
she's
we
out
go.
of line, but she's right.
Whitey got the right idea there. That's what all the zombies look like.
Oh shit!
Actually, hold on. We got to be respectful. That person actually did kill themselves this past year. So.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. Jesus.
I'm only.
Oh. Fucking white bear.
I had to take the shot.
Oh my god.
So did they. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. I'm out of here.
I do have a little bit of casting trivia. Little bit.
Go for it.
A little bit.
There was one other actor who notably auditioned for the role of David, and that was David Walliams, a British comedian.
Okay.
I have no idea who that is.
I have no idea.
You would have recognized his face if you saw a picture of him. Okay.
Did you bring pictures?
I didn't, but I can.
Well, what the
post
hell
them.
are we talking about then? For God's sake.
What's his name? David what?
I've seen David Walliams. It's spelled like it sounds. Walliams.
Oh yeah, I know this fucking guy. Here, I'll pull him up on the. I know this guy. He's the guy.
He's a guy. I know a guy.
I know this guy.
He's going to get
All
the
right.
papers.
This guy.
I know this guy. He's a stand-up dude.
Who's this guy? Hey,
Look at this
Frankie,
fuck.
who's this guy?
Look at this
Oh,
fucking
hey,
guy.
oh.
Forget about. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, I've never seen this guy.
Well, they're talking about Chinese boys here, so we're gonna get this off the screen.
Oh my.
It's not gonna work.
Well, here's the funny thing. So he actually is in Shaun of the Dead. He plays he just does the voice of one of the news reporters. Like you don't actually see him though.
Okay. Okay.
All right. According to Edgar Wright, the filmmakers had approached Jim Broadbent for a role in the film, but he passed on it. He later regretted this and said he wouldn't make the same mistake twice, so the role of Frank in Hot Fuzz was written specifically for him.
Nice.
Wow.
Which he's great. He's great in that movie.
And the filmmakers had originally approached Helen Mirren to play Shaun's mother, which she turned down with a note that she would rather play other funnier characters.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
only
she's
knew.
not incorrect. I mean, the mother isn't a comedy character.
No, that's true.
I mean, I found her a little bit comical in that kind of like that almost mindless way that moms just kind of drift around sometimes. Like it's just like, what are you fucking thinking?
I mean, her character in situ is amusing, but she's playing it very straight. She's not,
I don't think Helen would have been a great casting choice for this.
It would have been overkill for that.
Yeah, it would have been a little much for a role that doesn't require a whole lot from you. But
I think
I'd say that she wasn't in any of his movies though.
Yeah, she would have been like too aristocratic in stature and movement, whereas I mean this woman is very much middle class and every person kind of thing.
100%. Aw, kitty. Aw.
You've got cat on you.
Aw.
Don't take him to Ohio.
Aw, kitty. That cat is freaking hilarious.
Nah, kitty, that's a bad kitty.
Was that all the trivia, Vexington?
That is all the trivia I have. Yes.
That's good. Excellent work. Yeah, again, this movie's fantastic. So I guess if you want to go around the horn, give us your final thoughts and grade the movie however you want to grade it. Jacob, you want to start, buddy?
I think when I first saw this movie, like previews and stuff, I thought it was just another like pull my finger joke movie. But after watching it, it gets really deep, surprisingly deep for a movie like this, and just really, really enjoyed it, and really good movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's fair. Mr. Goodwin, with your lack of sleep? Are you, if you're still awake, go ahead and give me your final thoughts.
Yeah, I mean,
insomnia.
Like Jacob, when I first kind of heard about it, I was like, oh, this is just going to be like slapstick, silliness or whatever, and the the depth of the comedy, but also the characters and the reality. I mean, everybody is realistic in this, right? They're in an absurd situation, but they react to it as humans do, and there are moments in there where you're like, man, this really has some emotional depth to go with some absolutely fall out of your chair laughing moments, right? And it's why this movie really sets itself apart. I mean, we were talking, I think Gord was saying that of the R-rated comedies that he's seen, this is very much near the top, and I think the one that this one bumped. I mean, it's number one for me, and the one horror comedy. The one that it bumped down is House, with William Catt from, what is that, 85 or 86. It's got George Wendt in it and all that, and that's also a there are properly scary moments, but also the levity and the absurdity of what's going on, and the characters are realistic, right? But this one just takes it to a different level. I mean, there's far deeper emotions in this, and then I mean, you pile on the writing and the genius of the editing to get the say a word and then the lyric in the background actually finishes the sentence or changes the intent of what's being said and all that. I mean, this thing's like a fractal of writing, right? Where you get out a microscope, you look and it's the same, but it's just you look down, it's this microscopic reflection of what the larger movie is, and this one's like a 9.5 out of 10 for me.
Yep, I do agree. Vex, that's you.
I give this. It's not my favorite of the trilogy, but like it's hard to rank this any lower than 9. Can I get any drinks for you cunts out of 10? Yeah, it's just all of the characters have a very specific purpose, and they all have a fulfilling arc by the end of the film. The comedy is on point. It's quick. It's witty. It's not trying too hard. You still get a lot of those good horror elements. There's a lot of good moving, touching moments as well. All of the performances are great. You can feel that there's a genuine chemistry there between all of the cast. So it's a 9 out of 10, but I rank Hot Fuzz a 10 out of 10, to be fair.
Yeah,
so.
I'm looking forward to showing Sassy Hot Fuzz. She's never seen it before, shouldn't it? So
that'll be I'll be curious to hear what she has to say about that.
Yeah. Me too. Good Kang. Tell us, buddy.
Well, like similar to what Vex says, if like I too would give Hot Fuzz a 10 out of 10, and this is like just behind that. I honestly, it's hard for me to think of much that's even wrong with it. There's maybe like one or two little tiny minor issues, but they're pretty obscure ones. Comedy is utterly on point, has aged remarkably well. The writing is outstanding. Its storytelling is great. Its characters are great. The arcs are great. I mean, it is so well crafted. So yeah, if Hot Fuzz is a 10 out of 10, I'm giving this 9.5 hardcore interracial loops out of 10.
Just to add on, it's real quick, because like the only thing that probably brings this down 1 point for me is it's just not as memorable in moments as Hot Fuzz is. If that's like, it's still very memorable in a lot of moments, but it's still not as iconic as so much of what Hot Fuzz does.
Yes,
honestly, the only thing I can think of that maybe takes it down that half point is the mother getting bitten. I'm not sure makes total sense the way it's presented. I think it's done in a fashion that's maybe a little too cagey, but even that I'm not sure is necessarily wrong. It's like I'd have to go back and watch it and kind of play out the logic in my head, but there's very little wrong with this. I mean, and I do agree that the peaks in Hot Fuzz are higher.
Hold on, Nadia. What's going on here? Hot Fuzz is okay. Are you just trying to be controversial?
Why are any of you surprised that the Terminator decides that Hot Fuzz is not good?
Hold on. This is for you. I know this is boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I would argue that the reason, I mean, because I actually put Shaun of the Dead higher than Hot Fuzz, and it's not by a lot, but the difference is that Hot Fuzz is a parody of an action movie. This is actually like the zombie outbreak is the setting, but the people themselves and what they are doing is absolutely like human and normal in what they would do, right? And I think the emotional highs and lows in this are more impactful than they are in Hot Fuzz, which again is there's a lot of action movie tropes, which is again why it's memorable because it's being tropey in what it does. And I think I would agree that the writing is more technically correct in that the setups and payoffs are just like machine gunned at you in Hot Fuzz, and they always are paid off, right? And there's all kinds of little things and the details and all that.
Yep.
But this one is just it has more emotional impact and you know, from a pure comedy standpoint, I would say that Hot Fuzz is probably more laughs. But this one is the better horror comedy because it really does have this range of emotions that doesn't exist in Hot Fuzz, or at least
I
to the
actually
level
agree
of
with
it.
you there. Yeah, the Hot
makes
Fuzz
sense.
definitely has far less emotion compared to this. So
Yeah,
Sure.
I wholeheartedly agree there. Yeah.
Sammy, before we get to White Bear, I want to I'm going to play this for your super chat, but this is really more for Nadia.
That's bait.
How many bad Max clips are on the
There's a lot. We added a lot because you were like, add that one, add that. I'm like, all right, whatever Vex wants, I'll add them. It's fine. Lydia, I mean White Bear, tell us your thoughts.
The Velocipaster is the best movie in fucking history. Nobody will be able to tell me any different. It just can't be, I can't state it enough how much me, Nadia, loves the Velocipaster. Thank you.
That's absolutely true. She said that in the green room, and we recorded that.
She just couldn't admit it on stream.
No, she was totally
crazy.
trolling. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
We were like, "What is going on? What is she?" She trolled us that entire
whole
stream.
time.
Yeah,
That's amazing. That's good work.
it's ridiculous.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so-
Oh no!
yeah.
White Bear, please get this fucking image.
I want you to, hey, I'm trying to take this seriously, damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Golly. So,
We're folding,
I have to
spindling,
give-
and mutilating. Okay. All right.
yes, and it gets better. It gets better. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So,
There you go.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, this movie, I didn't find it, unfortunately, for the longest time, it feels like. And when I did, I don't know, it seemed like a lot of the people around me didn't really get it. And yeah, I just know me and my dad loved it. You know, then they introduced me into other movies, you know, so the same. So I appreciate it. I could, at least once a year, I could watch this movie. So that, you know, Jay, you know, pretty much summed it up earlier, but it's, you know, to me, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10 slices of fried gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job. Yeah, you guys pretty much. This is why I like when you speak before I do, because you pretty much get everything I want to say out already. So, I'm gonna give this 9. Shut the fucking door. Front doors out of 10. It's just it's rewatching it. I don't know if it was Whitey or somebody said like it's better on rewatch. The more you watch it, the more things you catch. It's just freaking great. I was glad to rewatch this with the family. It was funny. It's very clever, and again, we always say this when we watch older movies. I miss this kind of film making. It's just, you know, short, to the point, very well done, no messaging, it's just good filmmaking. And please, Jesus, let's get this back. Whatever. Great movie, though. Great movie. It was a great panel to discuss it with, and I'm glad we got that. 20th anniversary. Beautiful stuff, people. Even you, Whitey.
I mean, what he's showing right now, I'm not sure is beautiful stuff. but
No,
yeah,
I don't.
that's,
Can't. can't look at it because it just makes me laugh all the time. Yeah.
I mean, I do love the well-hung mushroom segment of that.
That is my favorite part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's she's packing there. Yeah.
No. Just right. Here we go.
Right.
And there we go. Well-hung mushroom.
Undropped it.
Drop it like it's. I guess we. Yeah, boy. We forgot the part in the movie where I forgot now. The part I was hoping I'm in land on so Vex can say the word is where he pulls up to Liz's house when they're running out in the beginning and he goes, "What's up, N-words?"
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Just remembered. I guess we can go around the horn, give our what we have coming up on our wonderful channels. Jacob Ironside, I know you got a show tomorrow. Tell us what you got going on, buddy.
Oh yeah. Well, it's one of my favorite. I think it's the best Star Trek movie, Wrath of Khan.
Oh,
I'll be
yes.
going over that with a
indisputably the best one.
Fun.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will be on Roman's show watching Call of the Sea. I think it's called. It's a
Song of the Sea.
Or animation.
Song of the South.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie.
That's my favorite.
What's up, Zax? You beautiful shoulder. Stop putting your shoulders away. I was getting a Woody before.
Oh yeah, I'll be on Potato Raven's show Friday night and talking Deadpool.
Ah, nice, excellent. Mr. Goodwin, which shows are you going to be on?
I think I've just got I don't know if I'm on Wednesday on Gooch's show or not, but I'll definitely be on Thursday when we do Terminator Zero.
Nice.
And then Friday B-sides. Which who knows what wretchedness Adam will make me watch this time. He's the only one that could exceed cannoli in pure torture of film. Then Sunday we do Wayfarer Project's Earworms.
Nice.
And then the monkey roll starts again.
Mm-hmm. That's racist, Goodwin. Why do you got to be a monkey roll?
I am not a monkey, but I do roll.
Kitty. Oh, jeez. Whitey. Vexington, I know. So you had an amazing video yesterday that came out, by the way.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you're muted, so I don't know if your cat's. She's the cat.
Let me go.
You know, we feel the same way when we're on stream with Vex.
Yeah.
God, get off me, you clingy. Jesus.
Go ahead and shout out your video. The cat's attacking her.
He's crawling all over me. I'm just like, you clearly want attention, but when I hold, okay. Yes, thank you, Cannoli. I had a video.
I'm gonna put that in the chat for you. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I had a video drop yesterday. Yes, but like most things, when you make a review about something you like, nobody likes it on the algorithm, right? So, you can go check that out. Nadia's got some like intros and stuff that's going to be dropping real soon I think she uploaded. No, she uploaded her main channel intro actually. So if you are still looking for an editor, you can reach out. I'm Vex Electronica on everything. And my Twitter DMs are open. I'm on Discord as well. Yeah. Oh, I'm on Gooch's tomorrow. There we go. 10 p.m. Eastern. We're doing Invincible season 2 and then 2.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Please go check out her video. It was absolutely honestly a movie I didn't even know about, but I'm very interested in watching. So
was the advertising for that?
Please,
not that much, or
no, there wasn't a lot of strong advertising for it.
No, it wasn't.
I think I might have seen a TV commercial.
Or was that from before?
Oh,
okay. Yeah, definitely check it out. I just dropped the link in the chat, so please go.
Thanks, bro.
If you haven't subscribed, do it, of course. Go subscribe to all these people except Whitey. Fuck him. But I love you, Whitey. I love you. Gore King, you also had a re-upload of a video today.
Yeah. Aside from the next hour, I'll spend probably shaking my head at Nadi's bad movie takes. I re-released re-released my Harry Potter video. I'm trying to fight Warner Brothers on that one. I'm currently working on poorly explaining the season 1 character arc of Galadriel in Rings of Power instead of covering like the whole show. But
I mean, but they already poorly explained it, so you know you're.
They
fine,
did.
man.
They
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Maybe I'll try to turn into something good.
Yeah.
Just going over the high points.
Nah, I don't think there's any of those. But yeah, I'm
The low
working on
points.
that, and got a couple of other movie ideas that I'll be covering in that fashion as well. As far as streaming, I don't think I have anything other than I'll have gaming streams later this week. Not tomorrow, but probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday.
Nice. Looking forward to it, buddy. White Bear.
I can't wait to see Gord King reveal that Galadriel's primary motivation is IBS. He explains the Tempest
Yes!
in her, and
That's
you
why
haven't
she has
seen
those
what
stupid
she's
faces
seen. Oh
all
my
the time.
god!
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's
I don't
like
want to. I don't want to
perfect
hear.
Cannoli's head up above there. It's like perfect.
Yeah. Why did you show those? Why did you say that name?
This is the Batman game that Rocksteady is developing right there. That face on that
Yes,
body.
right.
Yeah.
Autistic Batman. It's going to be amazing.
I mean, I'm suddenly very interested in meeting Cannoli in Vegas next year for some reason.
yes,
I can't.
yes.
Maybe two
Oh,
reasons.
Yeah. Well, if we have the fun that me
This
and
is-
Josh McDonald had, then we played lightsaber.
This is how we get more donations, y'all.
Yeah. All right, White.
Yeah.
What do you got coming up, White
All
Bear?
right, so I'm working on a little project, and I've actually hired 2 professional voice actors to do it.
Oh.
It's one of those
So-
AI.
Yeah. One of them is a professional AI and editor.
Yeah.
AI editor, yeah.
I forgot why I'm going to do it tomorrow now.
Thank you. It's just some really funny little projects, and where I don't know, we get to work together, and it's a shit ton of fun. So, you'll probably see that this week. So be on the lookout. I'll put it out on the Twitters. So watch my tits and have a good night.
Watch my tits and have a good night.
I do have a quick
Thank you for
announcement,
that,
if
Mike.
I may.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, November 5th is my 100th Popcorn Talk episode.
Ooh.
And
nice.
I'm trying to get to 400.
Oh, nice.
So I'm really
Oh,
close
yeah,
to
let's-
400. So if I could just push it over the edge there.
Yeah, let's get him there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Put
not
Jacob's
subscribed to
channel.
Jacob, you are doing it wrong because he covers
Yeah.
a lot
Yep.
of really
Yep.
good stuff, not
Good
just
cinema.
dreck that we have to deal with for modern things.
No, I agree. I put your link in the chat there for you, buddy. So go subscribe to Jacob, please. Yes, of course. Yeah, definitely. I love his channel. Very interesting. He does all the good stuff that the good old stuff, especially, which is just kind of we need people like him to keep that stuff going, especially the old stuff, because nobody talks about it anymore. So definitely subscribe to him. You will not be disappointed. Yeah, that's basically it for the show. Had a great time, of course. Great panel. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You guys were amazing. Sammy for the super chats. Film Comic Explain Yet for the gifted memberships. You guys are awesome. Next week we are coming back. Let's see. We have one of my favorites I'm looking forward to. We are doing an animated film next week on the 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern, the Long Halloween animated movie. So very much looking forward to that. I know not everybody loves the movie. I think it's one of the best Batman books ever written. Just one of the best comics ever written, of course. So I'm really looking forward to that. We have an amazing panel, by the way. Got Stupenzo, Gooch, Angry Badger, and I guess special guest Fear the Beardo is going to be on for the first hour because he's got something coming up at 10 p.m. So he'll only be on for an hour. But he's a Batman fan. So I'm looking forward to that. That's a long movie because it's 2 parts, but
Basically 2 movies.
It's 2 movies in one, but I'm really looking forward to that. And Vex made it.
Tism's going to be on full display.
Oh, Batman, Tism, and just Vex made an amazing thumbnail for that, which is already up on the channel. So I stare at that thing, and my Tism just gets happy.
That's really weird, bro. But also, I'm glad that I can make your Tism hard.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We'll go with that.
Okay.
We'll go with that. Yeah. Shut up.
We'll
Sammy.
grow with that.
Yeah, but I'm really all right. Looking forward to that. Again, thank you everyone in the panel. I love you all, and the chat. I love you all. We'll go get everybody out of here early tonight so everybody can get some sleep, especially Goodwin and Vex, because
I admire your optimism that I'm going to
actually
sleep.
I'm not going to sleep. Yeah, I'm
no.
not. See you all next time, and we love you, and see you around. Bye.
Bye.